All right, guys. Happy Sunday. Hope everybody's having an amazing day. Can't believe we're in almost like the middle of June, and this summer is just seems like it's just going to go right by. So I thought it would be cool to have to do a live stream, and then I'm just going to record this and post it onto YouTube. But it is being recorded on YouTube right now and a couple other places. What I My goal was to kind of tell my backstory and why I became interested in stem cells, in the whole science and what the health benefits of stem cells are, and why I was even thinking about it. And so, yeah, why I joined this company called LifeWave and became an independent distributor of LifeWave. So it started basically quite a few years ago. When I was in my 30s, I used to bodybuild. I was actually a bodybuilder. I was putting a lot of effort, a lot of time into it. I got my body weight. I'm trying to think what my body mass, my BMI was. I was trying to get down to about 5%, 4, 5, 6% fat, and just trying to get really lean. And I had always been skinny most of my growing up life. In my late teens and early 20s, I was just thin as a rail, couldn't get past like 140, 145. I'm 6 feet tall, so you figure, 6 foot tall dude, about 145, 150 pounds is super skinny, at least for the people, my friends, And I think a lot of it was because I was very active, had a super high metabolism, and being a drummer, aerobically, oh my gosh, so I was just burning a lot of energy and I couldn't keep up. I couldn't really gain weight. And one day I met this guy. He's like, hey man, he was an older gentleman. I think when I was in my middle 20s, he was in his like middle 40s or something, or even older, maybe 50, but he looked super young. He looked really good. And he used to work out and used to go to the gym. So one day he's like, hey, maybe if you come to the gym with me, I'll show you some techniques that can help you start putting on some muscle mass, because that's probably the only thing that would put some weight on is lean muscle, because it's denser than fat. Anyhow, so that's what I did. And by the time I got into my middle 30s, I had started to show some gain. I think I got up to about 180. So imagine, from 150, I went to 180, but mostly lean muscle mass. I mean, I had only weighed about 180 pounds, and my bench was like 315, almost 320. So imagine, I'm bench pressing almost twice my body weight, and I was just really super strong. I mean, I had squatted almost 455, 500 pounds. I mean, I was doing muscle activity and bodybuilding in a way that was just beyond anything that I even had imagined at that age, in my 30s. And toward the end of my 30s, I injured my left shoulder, and the rotator cuff, it always was sensitive, like I just could never get past that, just because it was always in pain. And whenever I didn't want to really force it. And as I got older, my 40s and older, I still wanted to play drums. So, I just slowed back. I kind of backed off the bodybuilding side. I mean, I maintained, like I do now. I just maintain. I'm not trying to do any crazy gains just because I don't want to tear anything, when you're older. I just want to maintain stuff because I'm physically active. I love to, just be athletic and do all different types of athletic things. So I'm just trying to be cautious, but at the same time, I wanted to be out of pain, and I didn't want to do the surgery because the surgery was really, so I was looking into stem cell injections. And that's when I started looking at this new science, this nanotechnology, this like light therapy, which is really cool. It's kind of an amazing science. It uses nano. You can probably see that I'm wearing, I've got right here, I'm wearing, if you can see that, that is a patch. That's a nanotechnology patch that you apply, you peel off and apply like a Band-Aid, really. And it just sticks on your skin. It stays on your skin. And it goes on different spots. Like I have one on my right wrist, one on my left wrist, and then I have one. You can put umpteen and you can put them anywhere on your body. But this technology, the reason why I got involved in this company is because I had looked at doing a side hustle. I had been in another company. I've been in many type of network marketing type companies over the years. Some decent, some not so good, always around health. I was always fascinated with what these companies offered for health, like maybe supplements or, skin products, etc. But then there was this one company, which I'm going to tell you why I joined LifeWave and became an independent distributor, that had something unique, and that was non-invasive, meaning that you don't have to drink anything. There's nothing you rub in your skin. I mean, because I know there was some HDH stuff where you'd rub it in and, super expensive. Just different things that you had to ingest, drink a drink or protein drink or pop, pills or something that had to go into the body, into your stomach, had to be digested. Even water, hydrating with water, you have to drink it. I mean, you ingest it. So technically it's invasive. Anything that goes into our bodies that you have to drink, that you have to rub into your skin, so it's transdermal, it goes through the skin and affects the body. Anything like that, guys, is invasive, okay? So if you can see behind me, it says non-invasive. I've got the word non-invasive there, right? So what does that mean, non-invasive? I just explained it. It's just real straightforward, man. Don't complicate your health by wanting to do things to your body that are unnatural. Okay, that's the first thing that I've always believed. I've always felt that I believe that our bodies are designed to heal, self-heal, guys. That's the key, self-heal. So our bodies are designed to self-heal. As we age, we are still self-healing, just slower, because stem cells are the key factors in helping our cells in the molecular level to self-heal, to regenerate. So when you think of regeneration, self-healing, that's what self-healing really is. You're regenerating, you're repairing. When you're a kid, you fracture. I mean, I remember when I was a kid, I think it was like 8 or 9 years old, I fractured my wrist and I had a cast. But man, within like a month, I was back. I took the cast off and I was back normal. Everything was healed. And, today, try to fracture your wrist or any kind of a bone in your body over the age of 40, over the age of 50, over the age of 60, over the age of 70. See how long it takes for you to heal. I guarantee you will not heal as fast as you did when you were 8, 9, 12, 15. Okay. And there's a reason why I got excited about this company, because this company had the patent, or patents, plural, which make a huge difference, guys. It makes a huge difference, because anything that the public can clone or try to duplicate, re-engineer, like back-end engineer, and try to figure out, oh yeah, let me see if we can make it cheaper or better, right? That's why you have, 10 pizza joints on every corner. That's why you have, all these hamburger joints. Everybody wants to do it a little bit better, a little bit different, a little bit cheaper, whatever. But everybody takes a great idea and just wants to clone it, wants to duplicate. Well, not with LifeWave, okay? That was one of the biggest factors that I realized, that becoming a LifeWave independent distributor would mean that no one on this earth in the world could duplicate and do the exact same science, because the founder, the CEO, David Schmidt, was so genius and brilliant when it came to that. When he started the company over 15 years ago, guess what? He got over 100 patents in all these different countries. So the guy files all these patents because no one else can sell these. No one else can make these. We are the exclusive distributors. I am an independent distributor exclusively making available to the public stem cell, non-invasive stem cell activation patches, guys. That is powerful. So when you think of something that nobody else has the patent to, nobody else has the copyrights to, nobody else has access to resell this, that is huge. That's powerful. And that's why it was set up in a word of mouth basis. So it's structured as a network marketing company. It's structured as a word of mouth company. And the benefits speak for themselves. I mean, people wear these patches. I put the patch on the very first time over a year and a half ago. It was actually, what was it, like October of 2019. It was when I wore the first patch, put it on my wrist, and within 2 hours started getting effects that I knew something was working, that was different. You know, just more clarity. I felt like I had just all the fog left and I could focus, and I was able to have more energy, and just slept like super deep that first night. And just after that, it just continued. It's a cumulative effect. So over time, what you are seeing is you're seeing a younger you, a more youthful you. I feel like I'm more active and have more energy in my, senior years than I did when I was in my 20s, guys. And when I was in my 20s, I thought I had all kinds of energy and I was super ultra active. But I never understood what stem cell activation patches could do to the body. So the reason why I became a LifeWave distributor is because it really was a once in a lifetime situation, like an opportunity that I just couldn't refuse, and I didn't want to ignore, and I didn't want to pass up. Because once you understand the difference between invasive and non-invasive, think about wearing something on the surface of your body, on your skin, that only uses light. It's a unique therapy that activates a copper peptide inside of everybody's body. It activates that copper peptide, and that triggers the stem cells that are dormant, that are no longer active as we age. But even in younger people, there's celebrity NFL players that wear these patches. There's pro athletes that wear these patches. So there's something to be said for pre and post workout. People that are in a athletic, workout. Like, can you imagine when someone like Tom Brady, who's in his 40s, 43 now, guy's going for 2 more Super Bowl rings, okay? And then he's going to kind of, cool it. Maybe he'll become an actor, who knows? But the guy is into the whole stem cell idea, because at that age, you want to use these type of stem cell activation patches because of what they're doing to your body pre and post workout. So they help get you prepared. They improve your stamina. I mean, there's one called carnosine, which is a patch that helps to promote and regulate someone's stamina, the ability for muscles to repair, and how quickly you recover, because it's the recovery time. Muscles, you tear them down and then they're building up when you sleep, and then the next day you just have better quality muscle. Of course, everything that I'm saying about the patches has to be, you have to understand that what you do ingest into your body has to be high quality stuff. meaning that the food, what you feed your cells, the mitochondria of the cell, is sort of the brains, the engine. It's like what kind of car. Like I drive a vehicle, just to give you a comparison or to illustrate, that needs premium gas. It needs premium fuel. It will not function, it will not run on anything less than 93 octane. So that's the way the manufacturers designed this vehicle. In fact, most German vehicles, if you notice, it says right in the manual, you operate the vehicle, you must put premium fuel, 93 octane. And there's even some places that sell a non-alcohol based fuel. So you can get all of that alcohol stuff that's in it removed and just have pure, unadulterated octane, high octane fuel into your vehicle, which helps a lot of times to just burn, get better compression, maybe increase horsepower. But without getting off the subject, so the patches, the stem cell activation patches that are non-invasive, work in conjunction with the quality of fuel you put into your body, because the cells will operate much better, more optimized with, for instance, plant-based. If you were in a plant-based and putting in more plant-based, there are many, many, many athletes and bodybuilders that are on a plant-based diet or just feeding themselves plant-based. And like one of the strongest men, the strong man or the Iron Man or the strong man, this guy is all plant-based. No animal products at all. No animal protein at all in his body. So there is some, truth to seeing is believing. If you see these guys that are all, lean and plant-based, and the strength is just crazy. It's off the charts without any animal protein. I'm not, going to go into a whole conversation about, people get the amino acids from certain, like chicken or certain meats, certain animal proteins. Your body is your body. I'm just telling you what I believe and what I found. So being vegan or even vegetarian will enhance your body's ability to recover. That's why Tom Brady, recovers much faster than other athletes, because he eliminates animal proteins from his diet, and yet he has the stamina, and these patches can enhance that. They just optimize whatever your body is able to do without the patches. The patches can enhance that. Optimize it is when I use the word enhance, I mean optimize, work at an optimum level. So those are some of the reasons why I joined LifeWave and became an independent distributor, because I believe in the product. I saw what it could do for me. I saw how it was able to, eliminate my rotator cuff pain, so that now I can, actually work out and lift some reasonable weight. Obviously I'm not going to do the crazy heavy weights that I did before, because I don't need to. I proved it to my point. I proved it to myself. A lot of, proving things to yourself to prove that you have a goal, and then you can hit that goal and prove it to yourself. It's not so much how you look, but it's also how you feel and how your mental and your whole body feels, right? Because you have this amazing energy, you have this positive outlook, you just feel like life is really treating you well when everything is working. I call it mind, heart, coherent. You're not obese, you're not too skinny, you just are at a stabilized level, and your mood is level as well. And so that's really, if you can get good quality from just being that person, then I think you're going to enjoy. So that was it. That's kind of, let's see here. I am going to, let me see if I can get some, just trying to, let me see if I can share this. I'm going to try and, I don't know here. Let me just see if I can hold on, guys. I'm trying to send out a link to see if I can get anyone to see there's a link that I posted that should give you access to watch. Let's see, view on YouTube. Let me see if I can. Trying to see if I can get the link, guys. Hold on one second. Sorry about that. I know I'm doing it in real time, so I'm trying not to take too much time. But if you want to watch the video and you're out there, I'm going to share this. Second. Sorry about that. I know I'm doing it in real time, so I'm trying not to take too much time. But if you want to watch the video and you're out there, I'm going to all right. So if you are interested in yourself learning more about these stem cell patches, I'm going to post a place where you can do some research. I'm going to put it up on the screen so that you can see this. And there's a couple links. I'm going to give you a couple links just so that for those of you that want to do the research or are thinking about getting sample some of these for yourself. Here's one place that you can go here. It's called startx39.com. This is a good, easy place to start. Just go there, startx39.com. There's an assortment of video tutorials, there's some reviews, there's some testimonials, there's case studies, there's quite a few doctor reviews and doctor case studies. So many people have been affected in a positive way. There's just too many things just for me to list here, but if you want to do on your own time, take the time out, due diligence. It really is an amazing, amazing science. It's an amazing technology. The word, if you look up photobiomodulation, that is a really mouthful. Photobiomodulation. Let me see if I can even spell that and put it up here for you. If you want to do research on this word, it is this word is one that I thought was pretty fascinating when I first heard it. So I'm going to break it up for you. Okay, so here's the word. So it's photobiomodulation. That gives you a sense of how powerful this technology is, because when you are getting sun, just think of the sun's light, how the sun will produce melatonin so that we can tan, right? So you have, one day you've got white skin and then you get some sun, and through this photobiomodulation, now all of a sudden you've got a suntan, right? So your skin is being treated and it's activating certain genes in our body and producing melatonin. So it's same type of science, same type of technology, except what's happening with the patch is there are non-invasive ingredients, we'll call them crystals, nano-sized particles, nano-sized crystals, ultra, 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 ultra small, right? So barely seen with the naked eye. But these nano-sized particles will do something wherever they're placed and activate certain meridian points, certain trigger points to send signals to the brain to turn on and turn off, right? So it's turning on areas of the body which are now activating, in the case of stem cells, and helping our cells to regenerate new cells, to repair, whether it's wound healing, scarring, areas that have stopped repairing. Now these areas can start to repair again. That's why you see people with younger looking skin, less wrinkles. I mean, I used to stay in the sun a lot, guys, when I was a kid. I used to worry that I was going to have like wrinkled skin, because that's what happens when you're a kid. People who go in sun lamps. I used to, when I was bodybuilding, I was definitely hitting the sun lamps to produce more testosterone, and definitely staying out in the sun more, and spent a lot of times out in the sun getting tan. But my skin has still, it still looks, it has the elasticity, and it's not wrinkled like you would imagine that people who have high sun exposure it shows in their skin, skin damage. So that's something that in just the last 18 months, or almost 2 years going, this coming October will be 2 years that I've been wearing an assortment of LifeWave stem cell activation patches, because there are probably about 10 or so different patches that work in promoting different things. So all you need to know is, it's just learn how to treat your body, give your body, because it's your body, right? My dad used to say all the time, he lived to be 91. He wanted to live to be 100. But he said, you only get one body. You got to take good care of it. So with that thought in mind, you want to take care of your body. You want to enhance and optimize what you have been given. And you're going to use it you're going to use your body however you want. All I'm saying is, a lot of people, they don't have the knowledge and they're not educated early on in life. And then by the time they do, it's too late. What's the reason for obesity? What is obesity? Why are people obese? And if you have a slow metabolism, how can you speed up your metabolism, right? These patches can really change your metabolism. They can speed up if you want more energy without having to have an uncomfortable feeling. And that is exactly what is the issue. So I hope I've given you guys a little bit of backstory why I joined, and how maybe it might spur you on to look closer at these stem cells and give you an opportunity to maybe feel better, look younger, change your outlook in life, and maybe give you a direction that you have never been in before, mentally, physically, physiologically. And here is another site if you want to sample. I'm just going to give you this is a place that you can go to sample if you just want to try them, and you get 100% money back guarantee. So just go here. It's really my way of saying, if, um, if you get amazing results, then you might want to tell other people, and other people are going to see, wow, what are you doing differently? But you can go to rechargeme.me. I'm an independent LifeWave distributor. You can go to rechargeme.me and you can get yourself patched. I would start with the X39. That's why I put up start X39. Everybody should start with at least the X39. And with that, guys, enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Thanks for tuning in. If you're seeing this, whenever you're seeing it, and live with passion and optimize your body, optimize your health. Think always the glass half full, guys, because life is what you believe, what you make it. And if you trust yourself enough and love yourself enough, you will put into your body what is naturally what it's meant for. Everything that comes out of the earth. And I'm not going to knock or dog any people that, if you need to use big pharma for certain things, that's up to you. Me and myself and we stay away from man-made synthetic stuff. And, we hope that I can see people taking the time for yourself, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Put the right stuff in. Let your body do what it was designed to do and heal itself, guys. And wearing these patches will continue to activate your stem cells into the indefinite future. And with that, live younger, longer. Live younger, longer. Peace out, man. Peace out.